Hey everybody, Eric here from FlatOut Studios. At last VR Game Showcase, we announced our first ever FlatOut Spark title, FlatOut 4 Total Insanity VR. Since our early access launch on Steam, the response has been incredible. FlatOut 4 VR is currently sitting at a very positive on Steam. Players are sharing ridiculous clips every day, and we've seen creators call it the VR Game of the Year contender. The whole team has been buzzing here, so thank you. Because this is exactly what FlatOut Spark was built for, helping talented developers bring ambitious VR projects to life as official releases. And because this is early access, we've been able to keep improving the game based on what players are telling us. Since launch, we've added custom music support so you can bring your own soundtrack to the race. We've added multiplayer voice chat, and been working closely with players on wheel support to make sure more and more setups are compatible. Wheel support is probably the biggest example what early access can do. FlatOut 4 VR is being built by a super small team, and we can't possibly own and test every setup that's out there. So when players told us their wheels weren't working, we got them on Discord, and we worked through their fixes together. Now, thanks to that collaboration, we've confirmed wheel support for hundreds of unique wheel setups. That is early access at its best. Players and developers working together to make the game better. And we're not done. We're exploring AI opponents in multiplayer, first-person windshield ejections for anyone brave enough to turn that on, and more based on what players keep telling us. So if you're playing on Steam, keep that feedback coming. Join the FlatOut Studios Discord, and if you're enjoying the game, leaving a Steam review really helps us reach our next milestone. And for everyone waiting to play on the PlayStation VR 2, we have an update. The team is actively working on the PlayStation VR 2 version of FlatOut 4 Total Insanity VR. So if you've been watching Steam players race, crash, do stunts, and grin their way through FlatOut 4 VR, and you want to do all that in the PlayStation VR 2, this is the moment to make some noise.